simple. Hallelujah to Jesus who died on the tree to raise up this ladder of mercy for me. Press onward, climb upward, the top is in view. There's a crown of bright glory awaiting for you. As Jacob was traveling, was weary one day, on his head on a stone for a pillow did lay. A vision appeared of a ladder so high, it stood on the earth while the top reached the sky. Hallelujah to Jesus who died on the tree to raise up this ladder of mercy for me. Press onward, climb upward, the top is in view. There's a crown of bright glory awaiting for you. This ladder was tall and yet so well made, stood thousands of years and never decayed. High winds from the heavens, they reel and they rock, but the ladder ain't guarded from bottom to top. Hallelujah to Jesus who died on the tree to raise up this ladder of mercy for me. Press onward, climb upward, the top is in view. There's a crown of bright glory awaiting for you. Big one. Hallelujah to Jesus who died on the tree to raise up this ladder of mercy for me. Press onward, climb upward, the top is in view. There's a crown of bright glory awaiting for you.
Oh, amen, hallelujah. Where's the Tylenol? Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of planet Earth. Welcome to the old Bronson Church. I'm Pastor David Mayfield. This is Deacon Paul Kovac. And here we are. Please be seated.
The old deacon and I, the old pastor and I were up praising God well past midnight last night,
That's right.
Saturday night and Sunday morning.
We need songs to soothe the soul and whatever helps with hangovers.
We started off with Simple Gifts. That's an old Quaker song, Quaker tune.
Love their oats.
I don't know, yeah, that's right, Quaker Oats right here in Akron, Ohio. And you know, Akron, Ohio is the home of Ernest Ainsley. He's a preacher like you.
That's
I don't know
right.
if you ever heard of him or not, but
I've heard of his buffet.
I was just saying to the good pastor that I like songs with pilgrims in it, whether they're making pilgrimages or just guys with funny three-pointed hats. If there's a pilgrim involved, I'm all for it. I prefer that Jesus was crucified on. Men I've known, well, I've loved in the most heavenly way. I harbor affection for the wondrous selection, the things for which I'm not ashamed. So when Gabriel cuts loose, I'll just hop that caboose and I'll ride that glory-bound train. I'm a hobo on a freight train to heaven. I ain't got a ticket, I'm just stealing a ride. I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but I bet you'll be glad that I tried. Stealing a ride, I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but I'll bet he'll be glad that I tried. I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but I'll bet he'll be glad that I tried.
Oh. That's the end of that one. Well, that was nicely done. Paul, you guys are allowed to make noise, too. No, don't clap.
Not clapping.
No, other noises. As Paul said last time, if you do fart in church, you have to sit in your own pew. That's our only rule.
It was funny here 2 weeks ago. That is a... Yeah. The Bronson Church, you can do anything you want here, and you can worship in any way you want to worship.
That's right.
You don't even have to worship.
Our
Just come here and
videographer has brought a golden calf with him. I don't know why. That's how you fit that in your car.
I think that's
This one?
yeah. We were going to put a new song out here. I would like to say that I was looking at the calendar, and it's been a year of showing up here at the old Bronson Church and playing every other Sunday. We did start back in, I think originally it was a year ago in May, and we just kind of did a random sit around. And if you look at those early ones, like you're in your like boxer shorts, and I'm wearing like a shirt with a pineapple on it, and we've really cleaned up the act since then.
Right. Well, that was early into the apocalypse.
Right. And then we started on a year ago on August 23rd, we started the every other Sunday.
Yeah,
figuring
just for the shut-ins back then.
It was just for the shut-ins.
But now we've got the congregation here in the church.
Busting at the seams.
Busting in the door. We're in the middle of something, ma'am.
Yeah, it's been a year. And we like to say that with our version of church, you don't have to come every Sunday. We give you don't need 2 doses. Your dose here is worth 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's the heavier dose. You don't have to get a second one or a booster shot.
Right. We don't even come every week.
We just sleep through the Sunday in between. In the back, we have like Gilligan's Island hammocks. That's where we sleep. I'm on the bottom, though.
Yeah. And now a song, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a song that, gospel songs come from all over the place. Some are new, some are old. We do play a lot of bluegrass gospel. This song, I was watching the Andy Griffith Show. Any fans of the Andy Griffith Show? Yay! Go ahead and clap because it sounds better on the video. It's a lot of moral lessons in the Andy Griffith Show. And so if any of you are real zealots, like the pastor and myself, you'll remember the episode where Ernest T. Bass is trying to steal Charlene away from Dub. I almost named my son Dub. Bill or George, anything but Dub. Anyhow, in that episode, all the boys ganged around underneath the big oak tree and they sang, "Leaning on the Everlasting Arm." So I thought that'd be a good one to try. What do you think?
This one makes me cry.
I think it goes something like this. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace of mind, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarm. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how sweet to walk in the pilgrim way, leaning on the everlasting arm. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarm. Leaning on the everlasting arm. What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arm. I have blessed peace with the Lord so near, leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Play it together. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms.
Safe.
Safe and secure from all alarm. Well, Deacon's going to grab the banjo.
Oh, folks, it's banjo time. Hide your daughters, hide your wives.
He teases me a lot.
All right.
We're still looking for a sponsor for. Are we still looking for a sponsor for the gospel show? Yeah.
This episode is This episode is sponsored by Wasp and Hornet Killer, now in flavors.
Watermelon.
Just hey,
Need I say more?
hold on, come here, Paul. Ben, you got a camera right here?
Yes.
Your ad here. Clamp up for this one. We're going to do this one with the clamps on the 2nd fret for anybody playing along out there. And if they didn't give you one of these clamps when you came into the church, share with your neighbor.
That last song had pilgrims in it, didn't it?
There's the pilgrims everywhere.
There's pilgrims everywhere. Well,
Not even Thanksgiving.
in this next song, I will assume the role of Paul, and Pastor Mayfield will assume the role of Silas, which would have been a good name for you.
That's right. Do you say silence or Silas?
Either.
Well, Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Well, the jailer come and he locked the jail all night long. Jailer come and locked the jail all night long. Jailer come and locked the jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Well, that old jail, it reeled and rocked all night long. That old jail, it reeled and rocked all night long. That old jail, it reeled and rocked all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Children in a burning fire all night long. Hebrew children in a burning fire all night long. Hebrew children in a burning fire all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound in jail all night long, singing, "Who shall deliver for me?" Yeah, feel free to sing along. We could hear you. You were Karen Walters back there had the windows of the old Bronson Church rattling with that powerful alto. Just try to contain yourself. Gather at the river?
Yeah, let me play a whole verse, I guess.
It's your funeral.
We're down here in Peninsula, Ohio, where there's trains and rivers, all the early forms, canals, all the early forms of transportation. And I reckon a few people have been baptized in the river down here years ago. Years ago, many years ago.
They might be flammable if they have been.
Let's gather by the river. You can sing along to this one too. That's kind of where call and response kind of came from church, where the preacher says something and then you say something back to him.
Oh yeah.
It used to be called talking back, but
You know, I went to an old Baptist church once, and they did that. The preacher was up there, and he, you know, they go up there and you go, "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound." And then they would go, "Amazing grace." Well, one time he was up there and he goes, "I can't see, I left my glasses at home." And the whole church went, "I cannot see, I left my glasses." All right.
No, they like that one.
They liked it?
That's a good
I'll
one.
stay.
1, 2, here we go. Shall we gather by the river where bright angels' feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever flowing by the throne of God? Everybody. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Shining river, soon our pilgrimage will cease. Soon our happy hearts will quiver with the melody of peace. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Ere we'll reach the shining river, lay our every burden down. The grace our spirits will deliver and provide a robe and crown. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. There you go.
That's a pretty one. That one would bring tears to a glass eye.
We'd like to ask all the folks here in the Bronson Church, as well as all the shut-ins at home, to get out your gospel manifesto.
That's right.
Let's give them just a little bit of time to find it
See a
first.
few here. There's one right there.
There's,
Laminated. Yeah.
You can just put your money right in that collection basket. You told that joke, David, and you tried to run out the door and hide, but there's no hiding place down here. Not here in
Oh,
Bronson Church.
segue.
1, 2, 3. Sister Mary, she wears a golden chain. Sister Mary, she wears a golden chain. Sister Mary wears a golden chain. On each link is Jesus' name. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. Well, I run to the rock and hide my face. Rock right out, no hiding place. There's no hiding place down here. Tent on the old campground. Gonna pitch my tent on the old campground. Gonna pitch my tent on the old campground. Give old Satan one more round. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. Well, I run to the rock and hide my face. Rock right out, no hiding place. There's no hiding place down here. Well, the devil, he wears a hypocrite shoe. Well, the devil, he wears a hypocrite shoe. Well, the devil wears a hypocrite shoe. Don't watch out, gonna slip on you. No hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. Well, I run to the rock and hide my face. Rock right out, no hiding place. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. Well, I run to the rock and hide my face. Rock right out, no hiding place. There's no hiding place down here. Oh, yeah. Old pastor found the spirit on that one.
Woo! I had a coffee this morning.
Holy coffee.
Well,
I think we ought to get back to some more music.
we'd like to go ahead and start the musical portion of the service now.
You know, every other Sunday, we think of it as our special day to come into the Bronson Church, sing gospel songs. But there's other people that celebrate other things on particular Sundays. And I don't know how you can lay claim to a particular Sunday, if there's like a website or some kind of way that you can do that. But today, besides being the day that you all came to the Bronson Church, is also Lemon Juice Day. Throughout the world, today is the day that we celebrate lemon juice. You would think I'd be kidding about that, but it's not. I'm not kidding at all. It's totally true.
Paul takes holidays very seriously.
It also happens to be, and sometimes we try to we try to celebrate these little-known holidays with interjecting new verses into gospel songs, which is going to be kind of tough with Lemon Juice Day without more research. It could be done, of course. It would be a miracle, but could do that. But today is also Chop Suey Day. I don't know if you knew that or not. I bet you the shut-ins at home with their cans of La Choy Chop Suey know all about Chop Suey Day.
I thought that was like shredded ham.
Because you
Chop suey?
Maybe it is.
Okay.
I think you can celebrate that. Let's just get cold vocal.
Okay.
Brother afar from the Savior today, risking your soul for the things that decay. Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give
In exchange.
What would you give?
In exchange.
What would you give
In exchange for your soul.
Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Mercy is calling you, won't you give heed? Must the dear Savior still tenderly plead? Risk not your soul, it's precious indeed. What would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give?
In exchange.
What would you give?
In exchange.
What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? More than all silver and gold on this earth, more than all jewels, the Spirit is His word. God the Creator has given it birth. What would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give?
In exchange.
What would you give?
In exchange.
What would you give
I would like to say that I am currently accepting offers for my soul. It's got 130,000 miles and some water damage, and it's lime green.
Assume the payments.
Right. He talked to the bank. Well,
I think it's time for a sip of holy water, if you don't mind.
all right.
For me.
We're going to have, this is a short intermission to drink water.
All water is holy, comes from God. No middleman. We've eliminated the middleman.
Whoa. My water came from Protected Springs in Urbana, Ohio.
Urbana.
This is local bottled water. I don't know. I just fill
Came
up
from
my
the river down here.
drinking water jugs down at the river. Anybody who knows Peninsula knows we have the most beautiful drinking tap water here. And, right? I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. There's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. He said he'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, but beautiful fields lie just before me. Can I betray their vigils keep? I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I am just going Nailed it.
There's a very famous singer in bluegrass music named Hilo Brown, and he would quite often sing the same song, low and then high. And I don't mean he runs out to the station wagon and gets a quart of moonshine. He just sings it low and then high. Which Pastor David Mayfield, he's known to sing in different voices.
You know, whenever I whenever I sing with somebody, I always try to be like Michelle Obama. And when they go low, I go high.
Hilo Mayfield. All right, this isn't the gospel song, but Karen says that we're allowed to occasionally sing songs that aren't gospel songs, provided they have one gospel word in it.
This is the Secular Minute, brought to you by Hornet and Wasp Spray.
Terminator, Hornet Wasp Spray. We tried 0 bars because they're white on the outside and brown on the inside, just like the Bronson Church, as a sponsor. And that went horribly. That was a horrible campaign. We realized that not only is there no nutritional value in a 0 bar, and that's what obviously the 0 stands for, but they're not even that good.
Yeah, there was zero interest in them.
And there was 0 interest in them as a sponsor for the show. Anyhow, is this one in honor of Chop Suey Day? Wait a minute, there's got to be. It's
These are
also
all the things that today is?
More Herbs, Less Salt Day. Who can argue with that?
According to Hoyle Day?
You know who Hoyle was?
Yeah. Don't you?
You know, that's like when they say, according to Hoyle, that means in all fairness, because Hoyle was the guy that, invented the rule book of card playing and poker and everything like that. You know, it's the Hoyle book of rules, how to play cards and dice and be fair. And so it's in honor of fairness.
Well.
And then there's Individual Rights Day. We know what we think about individual rights. So anyhow, this does have a one gospel word in it, and if a secular song has one gospel word in it, it's a gospel song here at the Bronson Church.
All right.
So you can clap when I say the word blessed. That's the gospel word of the day. Well, this is in honor of the folks that are staring down a Category 4 hurricane in New Orleans today. Well, how high's the water, mama? It's 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? 2 feet high and rising. We can make it to the road in a homemade boat. It's the only thing we got that'll float. It's already up past the wheat and the oats. 2 more feet and rising. Well, how high's the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? It's 3 feet high and rising. Well, the hives are gone and I lost my bees. The chickens are roosting in the walnut trees. Cows in the water up past her knees. 3 feet high and rising. Well, how high's the water, mama? It's 4 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? It's 4 feet high and rising. Hey, come on, look through the window pane. The buses that come are gonna take us to the train. Looks like we'll be blessed with a little more rain. 4 feet high and rising. water, mama. It's 5 feet high and rising. How high's the water, Papa? It's 5 feet high and rising. Well, the rails are washed out north of town. We gotta head up for some higher ground. Can't come back till the water goes down. 5 feet high and rising. There you go. Good luck to those folks down there. Good luck to the folks in got a lot of friends down there in Louisiana. That's good. That's a good music area. And Lord knows there's a lot of souls that need saving down there. If you ever been down there, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm ready.
You ready now?
Yep.
On the 5. All right. 1, 2, 3. All my thoughts drift back to childhood, to the time when I was free, as I played before the fireside, around my darling mother's knee. There's a blessed home up yonder, where my loved ones wait for me. I saw Mother in a vision, kneeling there to pray for me. Then one day our mother left us. Daddy said she's gone to rest. I remember how she loved me as she clutched me to her breast. There's a blessed home up yonder, where my loved ones wait for me. I saw Mother in a vision, kneeling there to pray for me. Some sweet day I'll meet you, Mother. Your little boy is coming home to see you as in days of childhood, the one you loved and left alone. There's a blessed home up yonder, where my loved ones wait for me. I saw Mother in a vision, kneeling there to pray for me. Mother in a vision.
Oh, I like that one, Paul. I don't
Oh,
know.
I think they just all run together. No, we've sung that one. I think, ironically, I think we sang that on Mother's Day. Kind of goes with the territory. Mother songs in Bluegrass, you don't really have to say the word deceased. it's just assumed that she's not around anymore. Occasionally, there's a remembrance of what she was like when she was alive, but usually Mom's gone on.
So the moral is, bluegrass songwriters, write the songs for your moms while they're living.
Don't wait
till it's too late.
After they give them the roses.
Well,
Getting down to
I don't know if we've sung this song together before.
I think we have.
Have we? This was my papa's favorite
Your
gospel song.
Really?
You go to your church and I'll go to mine.
Wait, you can't do it with that kind of face, because the next line is, but we'll help each other over.
We'll walk, let's walk together. That's just assuming that they're on the way. What if my church is over there and yours is over there?
Well, then when you get to the cross in the road, you go your separate ways.
All right, we'll walk as far as we can together, but eventually we're going to have to split off to go to our respective churches.
And I'll go to mine, but let's walk along together. Our fathers built them side by side, so let's walk along together. The road is rough, the way is long, we'll help each other. Oh, you go to your church and I'll go to mine, let's walk along together. Walk along together. Our heavenly Father is on the same side, so let's walk along together. The road is rough, the way is long, but we'll help each other. Oh, you go to your church and I'll go to mine. Let's walk along together. He'll be at my church also. Well, you go to your church and I'll go to mine, but let's walk along together. The road is rough, the way is long, but we'll help each other. Oh, you go to your church and I'll go to mine, but let's walk along together. Go to your church and I'll go to mine, and let's walk along together. Oh, buddy, did he tell you? There's several churches here in Peninsula. You can choose the one you want. There's more churches than restaurants.
I would like to mention real quick, though, that we will honor all other churches' coupons here at the Bronson Church.
We'll double their coupons.
Whoa.
Come on.
Now you've gone crazy, Paul.
We're crazy at the Bronson Church.
Whoa, it's the wacky, wild Bronson Church in Peninsula, Ohio.
How do we do it? Volume.
Oh.
Wait a minute. No, that's not real volume.
Well, folks, we are at the end of our program today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in out there on the World Wide Web, and everybody that's here in the church, and everybody listening to us on Sirius satellite radio. Did you
Sirius.
hook that up, Ben?
You cut that
Okay.
deal yet?
He's got that on there. This song's the last song.
Pastor, it's been a year of every other Sunday.
One whole year.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it.
we're starting.
I think my contract is for 5 years. What did you sign?
I have a 3 and a 4th year player option.
Ah, well,
Yeah,
must be nice.
banjo player option. What was I going to say? I wonder how many souls we've saved over this last year. Or
At least 2.
I don't know how many we lost. But... All right, not too fast, because I got a little problem here. I'm going to have get some devilment going on.
We'll go to
with this
Ernest
thing.
Ainsley's buffet afterwards. We'll get
Sounds
him
good.
to lay hands on it.